at 126 akumnandi madoda. And ubulawayo ugugile, it's so old, man. And I think about 126 years ago, that is when Stot Damasane actually named us a city. Damasane ngokwakhe. Yikho abantu babulawayo lithanda ihoti kangaka, you know. It's not amazing because umnikazi wothi nguyasinika ibizo uthi sibe yicity. Man, I'm glad to be in Bulawayo, and first of all, I'm glad to be achieving something in my career that I've always wanted. Man, I've always wanted to perform to a full house, a full global audience, full house. Konapo ku-one room yakho, that's a full house. And yeah, the two of you, konapo ebhesini. You know, amabhesi asayenzakali these days because you can't go to a base because kule COVID-19 and you have to keep social distancing. So if you're dating someone osenkulumani, kuliphelela kula story asikho. Because you can't go to the cops and ask for a letter bakubuza ukuthi ufuna ukuya ngaphi, uthi ufuna ukuyabona icherry yakho for what? It doesn't work like that, man. No, but I'm glad that everybody is here and everyone is staying at home. And staying at home is making us realize a lot of things, particularly for me. This whole COVID lockdown thing started off like a joke. It started like my relationship. After 2 weeks, I only woke up 5 years later, 4 kids and different baby mamas. You know, it's really something serious for a lot of people because we take a lot of things for granted until this is born, which isn't just real. Like slay queens, man. I never knew I would miss slay queens. But right now, those are the people that I miss a lot. Not because I can afford them, just to make fun of them. You know, there are things that you miss, but you can't afford. But I miss soccer. I miss watching, you know, complaining about the Arsenal first 11. Those are the things that I miss, man. You know, this whole thing, it's social distancing me from the heartache that Arsenal always gives me. Abe Manchester Villa sikhuluma ngani ngabe uthi iliga iqalisi livele libe sebuhlungweni wes. Man, but it has taught me to be closer to people because we've seen ukuthi abantu bahlala ngaphi and what people can afford by the things that people are posting on social media. Uyakubona abantu nxa sihlezi nje kuyisikhathi kungala COVID, people will be posting fancy stuff. Beposta amawayini, beposta ama-cheese, beposta ama-pizza. Right now everybody uposta ehlezi endlini elamabhanzi. Because you can't post wine usemalokishini. Iwine vele asotshwala belokishini. Iwothi butshwala belokishini. You can't be fancy ekasi. You can't be there ekasi ngewine usiye ebhawuzeni lamanzi eCountry Park. Use Chardonnay lokho. Kuyahambelana lama chunks la esiwadle last night. No. Lokhana izinto zabantu bemayadini. And getting time to spend, you know, people have been spending time with their families. I've also gotten time to spend time with my family. I can say it's not the best of times because if people say kids are a blessing, I'll tell you those people don't have kids. Kids are not a blessing. I know if you're seated with your kids right now, you know what I'm talking about. Kids are a menace. 2 minutes. Now we are 2 minutes. Now I'm you know, kids are a taxing thing. Particularly like for me, I'm a step parent, I'm a step dad. And it has taught me, you know, I never used to discipline my kids. I'll let their mom discipline them. But then COVID has actually introduced me into disciplining kids. Discipline abantwana kubuhlungu kuyabhowa and it's a cumbersome process. Especially if you're a step parent. You see? Because now whose kid do you beat up more? Do you beat up or do you beat up your partners more? You know, even now, but you know, kids will sit and do nothing and you feel like, because having kids is like modern day slavery, you know? It's like owning a human being. You can get your kids to do anything that you want. Decide to do, you just call out, Bongani. They already know automatic settings, you know. So they are there and you need to send someone, you know. You have to consider if I send my own kid, will he be thinking, why not to me low, if I send her kid, we'll just start thinking, but you know, it's quite a serious process, you know. And at times, you know, we need quality time, you know, as couples. And right now we can't have much quality time because previously, before this whole COVID thing, you know, quality time was easy. You tell them to go and find something that you know ukuthi abasoze bayithole. Tell them ukuthi hambanini ecomplex yentumbane liyedinga chili cheese flavored samp. Yakwazi nakulento enjalo vela abasayithola. It gives you time, you know, to have quality time and probably maybe, you know, increase the family numbers and everything else. But it's amazing, man, spending time with the family, and you actually realize amanye ama-talents ukuthi khona ongakwazi ukuthi ulawo njengokudla kakhulu. Umkhaba is not ukuthi khona sasidla kakhulu, no, sasile mali before COVID. And well, COVID yabuya yakhukhula konke and asela lutho khathesi. Into esesiselelayo nje kuphela zincwadi zokungena e-town if you are lucky enough. And in nge town, you still we have local hlezi endlini and be stranded, and of course you guys are lucky enough because you're getting entertained live ngebulawayo Arts Festival le ekhona kathesi celebrating Bulawayo. Even ekade ungela plan atulonga ama bundles okuyi2, you know, you're getting this quality. Abanye abantu bahlezi kathesi lama bundles abaselayo babukele ongamadisho okudurayo. So just as something from Bulawayo, you know, people have always asked me ukuthi khona what's the one thing that I love about being Bulawayo? And I've always told them, nobody expects anything from me. Even when I go and perform with some of my friends from Harare, they have high expectations of me being a Bulawayo person that I can't live up to. Like, for example, I'll be with Otok Vigela and them, and they'll be like, fight. And then they'll just go back and be like, Ari Pontando, blues anova kwaza nengqamo khonapho angela even ngitsho lokuyi toothpick just comment, you know. Even when we're just there buying drinks, man, everybody expects ukuthi the Bulawayo in me will come out, you know, ukuthi kwampana nxa sesihlezi sokuhlanganiswa zihlezi hambele phambili manje khonapho uyayilahla singaba kaJemaseni mengihambela phambili, the Shona in me comes out, you know. But it's a nice thing, man, you know. Bulawayo is a cosmopolitan city, and kumnandi go Bulawayo because kuze kube lamashona akubulawayo ukuthi khona lana eHighland. I know most of you liyawazi vele ukuthi khona even la nxa umuntu wangikhona ukhuluma laye usithi khona mfowethu kati zwiri sese chamari andinzwe izo angikuzwa khona, you know. That's the beauty of coming from Bulawayo. And the one thing that the other thing that people always ask me ukuthi kuyini manje ongakuzwisiyo ngakobulawayo ngithi khona, you know, it's something to do with our heritage, you know, ukuthi uthiwa khona inkosi yethu yathengisa ilizwe ngechukela. I mean, I don't know what happened, but amboni inkosi engathengisa ilizwe ngechukela ngendlela eyithanda ngayo inyama. I would expect ukuthi ngabe umbe bathi umbe south or something else isizikhanukela uyawosa inyama ngenxa ukuthi amawoso siyawathanda sonke. Thank you very much at home. I hope you have a lovely time and enjoy uBulawayo at 126 siyaguga siyaphambili 130 next Bulawayo Arts Festival. Thank you to the organizers. Learning again. Siyabonga kakhulu.